Today we're diving into the Voyager Golden Record. What we sent, why we sent it, the strange stories behind its creation, and the cultural impact of humanity's most distant message.
Assembling the symbolic parts of the design. Diodes, resistors, transformers, and all are automatically positioned by the pen, connecting them as it goes along.
In 1977, NASA launched two spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, on a mission to explore the outer planets of our solar system. But tucked into each spacecraft was something far stranger, far more human, and far more ambitious than the mission itself. A golden phonograph record, a message in a bottle for the cosmos, a time capsule meant to outlive our species, our planet, and maybe even our sun. The Golden Record is exactly what it sounds like, a 12-inch, gold-plated, copper disc containing sounds and images from Earth. It includes greetings in 55 languages, music from around the world, natural sounds like wind, rain, and thunder, some brainwave recordings, and 116 images encoded as analog data. It's not meant for humans. It's meant for whoever or whatever might find the Voyager drifting through interstellar space millions of years from now. Each record is encased with a protective aluminum jacket, together with a cartridge and a needle, and the instructions in symbolic language explain the origin of the spacecraft and indicated how the record is to be played. The Golden Record wasn't created by a committee of engineers. It was created by a small team led by astronomer Carl Sagan, and the stories behind the recordings are surprisingly personal. The brainwave recording. One of the most unusual inclusions is a set of human brainwaves, and they belong to Anne Druin, a writer and producer who worked alongside with Sagan. What most people don't know is that during the recording, Druin was thinking about something very specific, something very human. She had just fallen in love with Carl Sagan. So, what's encoded on the Golden Record, traveling beyond the solar system right now, is the electrical signal of a human experiencing love. Anne and Carl ended up getting married in 1981. And it's really profound that this is one of the human emotions that are going to exist longer than humanity itself. The music debate. There were arguments over what music should represent Earth, and some only wanted classical, some wanted only global folk music. Some wanted Chuck Berry. In the end, they included all of it, from Bach to Johnny B. Good. Sagan defended the whole choice by saying there's a lot of adolescence on Earth. The images NASA almost rejected. NASA originally didn't want to include any images of human anatomy. They were worried about public backlash. Sagan's team did push back, arguing that if aliens ever found the record, they should at least know what we look like. So the compromise? A diagram of human reproduction, but no actual photos. NASA was afraid to send nudies into space. The greetings on the record are simple, almost awkward. Some are formal, some are poetic, and some sound like somebody pressed record before the speaker was ready. One greeting was in Chinese that translates to, "Friends of space, how are you all? Have you eaten yet?" It was a traditional way of asking if somebody is doing well. Another greeting in English simply says, "Hello from the children of planet Earth." It's not profound, but it is honest. The Golden Record has become one of the most iconic artifacts in human history. It's inspired documentaries, books, music, and even video games. It represents something rare, a moment when humanity tried to show its best self. Not our politics, not our conflicts, not even our fears, just our curiosity, our creativity, our desire to be known. Voyager 1 is now over 15 billion miles from Earth. It's the farthest human-made object in existence, and attached to it is a record that says, in 1,000 different ways, this was us. If you enjoyed this dive into one of humanity's most beautiful space artifacts, let me know what other strange or fascinating pieces of science or internet history you want me to explore next. And remember, somewhere out there, drifting through the dark, is a golden record carrying our story. Thank you guys for watching.